Guys, don't resist looking at a woman in high heels because they don't notice. It's actually the opposite. High heels are one of those visual triggers that hit instantly, almost before logic gets a say. The resistance comes after the noticing, when the brain steps in and says, "Don't stare, be cool, act normal." First, there's self-control. Many men are raised directly or indirectly to believe that staring is rude, disrespectful, or creepy. So when a woman walks by in high heels, especially the kind that change posture, slow the walk, and highlight confidence, the instinct is to look. But right behind that instinct is the fear of being judged. No guy wants to be that guy caught staring too long, especially in public. So he fights it, sometimes a little too hard, and pretends he didn't notice at all. Then there's intimidation. High heels don't just make a woman taller. They project confidence, control, and presence. For some men, that can feel overwhelming. A woman in heels can look powerful, put together, and untouchable all at once. Looking too long can feel like admitting attraction or vulnerability, and not every guy is comfortable with that. So he resists looking because it's easier to avoid the feeling than deal with it. Another reason is respect, especially for men in relationships. A guy might notice the heels instantly, the click, the shape, the way they change movement, but then deliberately look away. Not because he isn't interested, but because he is. For him, resisting the look is a way of staying loyal, avoiding unnecessary temptation, or simply honoring personal boundaries. There's also social pressure. Men know how quickly a glance can be misinterpreted. 1 second too long and it becomes a stare. One poorly timed look and it becomes a story. In today's world, many men are hyper-aware of how their actions are perceived. So instead of risking it, they choose to resist looking altogether, even if their peripheral vision is doing all the work. Finally, there's the power of high heels themselves. Heels draw attention to movement, the arch of the foot, the rhythm of walking, the way the body balances. It's not just about attraction, it's about focus. When a man feels his attention being pulled without permission, resistance becomes a reflex. Looking away is his way of taking control back. So when a guy resists looking at a woman in high heels, it's rarely indifference. It's often a quiet battle between instinct and restraint. And honestly, the very fact that he's resisting usually means the heels are doing exactly what they're meant to do.